Okay, episode 2 of the Matt Denny video blog. I think today I'm just going to talk about a little bit more why I'm doing this. Mostly for me, because I don't really know why I'm doing this. I couldn't tell you in one sentence. But also, I guess for anybody who's watching this, maybe they can get some insight into why I've decided to put myself on the internet like this. Yesterday I sort of mentioned that in the distant future it's going to be important to have something to point back to as a source of truth. And what I mean by that is, given the advances in AI software, deep fakes and things like that, it's going to be really easy to generate video of just about anybody doing anything, saying anything. And if I put these videos up now, at least in the year 2021, as it currently stands, it's not possible to generate me walking and talking in a convincing way. So, at least if this video file is uploaded to YouTube, somewhere in a Google database, it'll have some label or something that says, yeah, this was uploaded on September 20th, 2021. And at least, 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now, I'll be able to say, this is what I used to think, this is what I used to believe. So, and I think that'll be useful in the future. Very useful. I think if you look at certain examples today, you can see how it's already useful for people. For example, regardless of what you think of his politics or him as a person or his intelligence, if you look at somebody like Joe Rogan, who just, last year, signed a $100 million deal with Spotify or whatever it was. Again, like I said, whether or not you think what he's doing is useful or smart or anything, he got paid $100 million. And why is that? All he really did was just put up the hundreds of hours of content of just him talking. I mean, he's talking to interesting people, and I guess it was funny and entertaining, but really, I think what he's tapped into is something that I think a lot of people are really searching for today, is authentic expressions of humanity. I think people are looking for authenticity. It's why somebody like Bernie Sanders is so popular. I mean, again, regardless of what you think of his politics, whether or not you think he's a crazy socialist or not, he has been, I think it's authentic. I think the things he says is authentic, and part of the reason I think that is because I can look back at things that he said over the past some number of decades and see that he genuinely believes the things he's saying. He's been saying the same things for long enough, so either he's a really good actor or that is authentically Bernie Sanders. And so that's why I'm doing this, is so, I turn on the camera, I don't come at this with a script. I've decided that it should be almost entirely unscripted. I should probably have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, maybe. But generally, I'm just going to walk into these woods and just turn the camera on and start talking. And whatever comes out of my mouth is just me. You just know it's me. I mean, it's me talking about what other people have said, possibly, but more or less, it'll just be my thoughts. And then so, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if I wanted to prove to somebody, if I wanted to say, hey, I've always thought this thing, and people will be like, nah, you're just jumping on the bandwagon, I'll be able to go back and prove that I really did think these things. Or really... One second, I gotta climb over a tree. Okay. So yeah, I think authentic expressions of humanity. I think that's what's important. So I am trying to authentically capture myself, and the best way to do that is this video format. And the best way for me to do that is while I'm walking around in these woods here. Look at all these flowers. This is a nice spot. There's a lot of water under here though. It's where the mosquitoes are born. You know, I'm very much one of these people. Oh shit, oh, snake. Oh my god. I don't know if you can, do you see that snake? Oh, you can't see it. That scared me, wow. There's just a little racer snake. Harmless. But anyway, I was gonna say, kind of got off track here. I'm one of these people who thinks that we should be very much in tune with nature and follow sort of the mythical Native American, you know, the Amazonian technique of only changing nature if you really need to. But when it comes to mosquitoes, I am the Hitler of mosquitoes. Fuck mosquitoes, they should all die. I would, if I could take all the mosquitoes on the planet and put them in a building and burn the building down, I would. But that's the only creature I would do that for, probably. Mosquitoes are the worst. They need to go away. Anyway, oh, that was one thing. I watched this video that I posted yesterday. I said anyway probably 5 or 6 times. So that's another reason to make this video blog, is to listen to myself and catch myself on things that I'm doing that are not good. This is the spot where I sit and I just think about the universe, think about life. Check this out. Oh. I think before I moved here, the previous owners used to, they would take pickup trucks down here and spin them around really fast. Like, yeah, I started this video, I wanted to talk about why am I doing this? Why am I making this video blog? I don't expect that anybody will ever watch this. I kind of get the feeling that I'm gonna have all these videos up and they'll all have just like 5 views from me watching it, and then maybe my parents or something, maybe my family. But I also do plan on speaking about things that are very sensitive in this culture right now. Basically, no topic is off limits. Talk about politics, race, religion, sex, gender, immigration, foreign policy. You know, everybody's got an opinion on this stuff. COVID stuff. I have to talk about masks and vaccines and everything. I just have to make my opinion known about all of the things that exist and just speak my mind as authentically as I can. I mean, in an ideal universe, I would actually start having interesting conversations with people. Maybe I post something and then somebody responds in the comment section and says, hey, you're an idiot. And then I can hopefully talk to them. I think that's enough for right now.